There are thousands of different cosmetic items in Fortnite, with some being very common and others being very rare. In this video, I'm going to be counting down the top 10 Fortnite items that are never coming back. So if you don't already own these items, I've got bad news for you, cause you are never gonna get them. Number 10, the iconic skin. Now the iconic skin has to be one of the most hyped up skins in the history of Fortnite, and for very good reason. For those who don't know, to get the iconic skin on your account, you had to buy a Samsung phone worth almost $1,000 and then play Fortnite on the phone. That is right, the iconic skin was a collaboration between Epic Games and Samsung, and to get this skin on your account, you had to buy a Samsung Galaxy S10 device and then play Fortnite on the phone for 30 minutes I believe, and then after that, you would get this skin for free unlocked on your Fortnite account. When this skin released, there were millions of people running into phone stores around the world trying to play Fortnite and download Fortnite on the demo phones that were in the stores just to get the skin on their account without having to buy a phone. But needless to say, this skin is definitely one of the most expensive skins in Fortnite and barely anyone has it. Number 9, the Tart Tycoon. Now the Tart Tycoon is probably the most interesting skin on this list because this skin was actually made by Fortnite to make fun of Apple. If you remember all the way back in 2020, Apple actually removed Fortnite from the iOS App Store because it breached the company's policies. So in retaliation, Fortnite released this skin, the Tart Tycoon skin, and it's basically like a bad Apple skin to make fun of Apple, and in my opinion, I think it's pretty funny. Now what makes this skin so special is that it was never available in the Fortnite item shop, and the way to obtain this skin on your Fortnite account was by scoring 10 points in the free Fortnite Cup that happened back in August of 2020. So to get this skin on your account, all you had to do was score 10 points in the free Fortnite Cup back in 2020, but of course that cup is almost 5 years ago now, and there's no chance of this skin ever returning, so if you have it, congratulations, you're officially a Fortnite OG. Number 8, the World Warrior. Now the World Warrior skin holds a very special place in my heart because luckily I do own this skin on my account, but the reason this skin is so popular is because it is a World Cup exclusive skin from the Fortnite World Cup back in 2019. As you guys remember, back in 2019 we had the official Fortnite World Cup, which was a massive success for Fortnite, and it saw Booga win over $3 million in the cup, which is crazy, and the cup was just a huge success for Fortnite, and it gained global media coverage. Of course, to celebrate the cup, we got the World Warrior skin released for 800 V-Bucks in the Fortnite item shop. But here's the catch, this skin has only been available in the Fortnite item shop a total of 3 days, from the 26th of July to the 28th of July, all the way back in 2019. So it's only ever been available in the shop for 3 days, almost 6 years ago now, and there's no chance of this skin ever returning, making it very, very rare. Number 7, the Leviathan Axe. Now the Leviathan Axe pickaxe is probably one of the most controversial and definitely the rarest pickaxe in the history of Fortnite. Let me know down below in the comment section if you own this pickaxe on your account, because if you do, I am super jealous. I really want it. A lot of Fortnite pros and streamers tend to use this pickaxe a lot just to flex it because of how rare it is, and the reason it's so rare is because it's been over 1,500 days since it was last seen in the shop, and Fortnite themselves actually said it is never gonna be returning, and that makes it the rarest pickaxe in Fortnite that's never coming back. Of course, it is part of the Gaming Legends series, and it's in the same set as the Creator skin in Fortnite. Now, no one knows exactly why this pickaxe is never going to be returning, but all I can say is that if you have it, your Fortnite account is soon going to be worth so much money. Number 6, the Twitch Prime skins. Now the Twitch Prime skins were available as a collaboration between Twitch and Fortnite. To get the Twitch Prime pack on your Fortnite account, what you need to do is have an active Twitch Prime subscription and actually link your Twitch Prime account with Fortnite. Now of course, another loophole for this pack is that it was only available for PC players, which is a very small portion of the Fortnite community. That means anyone on console or mobile couldn't even get this pack on their account, and it was only available for PC players all the way back in late 2018. When this pack first released, it went viral with everyone on console wondering how can we get it on their account, and there was actually no way to ever get it on your console, which makes it a super rare pack that 0.01% of the Fortnite population actually has. Number 5, the Royal Bomber. Now the Royal Bomber skin is one of the most expensive skins on this list because to get the Royal Bomber on your Fortnite account, you had to buy a specifically marked PlayStation 4 console. That is right, to get this skin on your Fortnite account, you had to buy a specially marked PlayStation 4 console all the way back in 2016. This was even before the PlayStation 5 released, and it cost about $300 to buy a PlayStation 4 console back then, meaning barely anyone bought the console to get this skin on your account. This skin honestly looks pretty sick, and if you have this skin on your account now, your skin is going to be worth a lot of money in the future, because these days there is no way to ever get this skin again, and there are so many people in the Fortnite community wishing it would return, but I got bad news, it's never coming back. Number 4, the Fortnite China rewards. For those that might not remember, there is a specific version of Fortnite available in China called, of course, Fortnite China, and with this version of Fortnite, there were exclusive rewards for anyone who attempted to play and download the Chinese version of the game. Now since then, Fortnite China has actually shut down because the Chinese government is cracking down on gaming and they don't want their kids playing games, which is super sad. So Fortnite China has shut down, making these rewards impossible to ever get again in the game, and even then barely anyone got them when they were available. I remember when Fortnite China first launched, there were so many YouTubers trying to download the Chinese version of the game just so they could get these exclusive rewards on their account, and it's safe to say if you have any of the Fortnite China rewards on your account, you are a certified OG, and I am very jealous. Number 3, the Merry Mint Axe. Now the Merry Mint Axe pickaxe is probably the rarest pickaxe in Fortnite, because to get this pickaxe on your account, you had to get an exclusive code from a GameStop store. All the way back in 2019, Fortnite did a collaboration with GameStop and released the Merry Mint Axe pickaxe in-game, which is a reskin version of the Candy Axe in Fortnite. Now to get the Merry Mint Axe, what you need to do was visit a GameStop store and buy a licensed Fortnite product over the value of $20, and when you bought that product, you would get given a code for the Merry Mint Axe pickaxe. Now when this pickaxe released, I remember literally everyone in the world was running to GameStop just so they could get their hands on one of these Merry Mint Axe codes. Now guys, here's the crazy part. There were only a certain limited number of codes printed, and once these codes ran out, you could no longer get the pickaxe in game, and I think it only lasted a couple of days before they ran out of codes, and no one ever since then has ever been able to get the Merry Mint Axe pickaxe on their account, and it's safe to say it's never gonna be returning. Number 2, Chun-Li. Now the Chun-Li skin is a very popular skin for one particular reason, but apart from that, she is also super rare. Now of course, as you know, she's a Gaming Legends rarity skin in Fortnite, and so many of the pro players love using this skin in game because she looks pretty cool. Let me know down below in the comment section if you're a fan of Chun-Li, because I know I personally am a very big fan. But guys, if you didn't know, it's actually been almost 1,000 days since she was last seen in the Fortnite item shop, and Fortnite themselves said there is a very small chance she's ever going to be returning, and since it's been almost 1,000 days since she was last seen, I think it's safe to say that the Chun-Li skin is never coming back here in Fortnite. So if you don't have it, I feel sorry for you, because I spend at least 10 hours a week just staring at that skin. Number 1, Travis Scott. Now you guys already know I had to save Travis Scott for lucky last on this video, and that is because he is the most popular skin in the history of Fortnite. If you remember all the way back to April of 2020, we had the massive Travis Scott concert and event in game, and it was a massive success for Fortnite with over 20 million people tuning in for the live Travis Scott concert. Now of course, with the concert, we got the release of the Travis Scott skin in the Fortnite item shop, but he was only available in the shop for about a week, and then he disappeared, and since then he has never made a return, meaning it's been over 5 years since the Travis Scott skin was last seen in the Fortnite item shop, and that confirms he is never ever gonna be returning again. So if you've got the Travis Scott skin on your account, I would honestly make this Fortnite account your investment for retirement, because it is gonna be worth millions and millions of dollars in the very near future.